Yeah, right. Expect the unexpected. It's not normal. It's abnormal. Abnormal is fine. On Willy Street today, abnormal is expected. We were just discussing that, weren't we?
Absolutely.
Right?
If it's not abnormal, it's not here.
It's not at the fair if it's not out of the ordinary. It must be extraordinary to be in the Willy Street Fair. Now they've made a complete block. Thanks, you guys. What's your name?
Lily.
Well, I hope everybody is okay and no one got hurt. Thank you for rolling in the parade. Thank you very much. So we're coming around. They've done a whole turn now around the block, and it takes about 40 minutes. They've timed this, and now they're working on the world record here. It might be 42 minutes to get all the way around the block. Don't want anybody to. All right, here's a trick. Fortunately, the firehouse is located just about a block from here, so that they'll be here fast, wouldn't you think?
Absolutely.
They may even be in the parade. Do not try this at home, ladies and gentlemen. Only on Willy Street, only during the Willy Street Parade. No animals were hurt during the rehearsal of this show. Oh my goodness! Oh, that's it. What's your name?
Kevin Coleman.
Beautiful. Thanks, you guys. What's your name?
I am Martin Panofsky.
That was death-defying. We are going to see that now in a playback in slow motion. I know they've got it in the booth. They're going to play it back in slow. No, that's not going to happen, is it? Okay. That's going to come later. The slow motion reenactment will happen. We'll even do a dramatic recreation of that and one of those spindle pole dances to celebrate it. This is getting close. You can hear the thunder of the bands. Amphibians were the first ones out. Traditionally, they always are. The first to lead the parade, and it's getting louder and louder. I shouldn't say amphibians when in actuality, it's our dear friend and neighbor. Jim Wilderman. I can see him with the world famous bubble mobile, blowing those big bubbles. And there's truly remarkable Loon, our neighborhood fool. His legal name is T.R. Loon, truly remarkable Loon. He wears purple every day of the year except for one. And when I asked TR what day it was that he wears something other than purple, on that day of the year, he wears all black. That day of the year is April Fool's, because he said that April Fool's is for amateurs. So the great TR Loon, and he has that paint roller in his hand. I don't know if Tony has a shot of him, but he's got a house paint roller in his hand, and he's asking children if they want their face painted. So that's the way Loon rolls. And the great Jim Wilderman and the marvelous, beautiful, customized Cadillac with the bubbles is coming through. It's an iconic sight. I mean, you can't think of the Willy Street Parade without thinking of Wilderman and his Cadillac. I believe it was here for the first year, 39 years ago. If it wasn't, I think Jim told me it was really close, with the tubas filled with bubbles, delighting children of all ages with the one and only Willy Street bubble machine, bubble mobile. Wilderman is the Willy Street Parade Marshal and has been since the very, very, very start. So iconic, and amphibians are closely behind there, coming under the beautiful balloon arch that went up yesterday. So many volunteers making this work. Wil-Mar Neighborhood Association runs this like a tight ship. Morning, noon, and night, the volunteers are out here, and Willy Street is never the same until the next Willy Street Parade. The Commonwealth Development and Wil-Mar are partners in the parade, as we've been mentioning. They're setting up the stage even as the parade comes around for the first act, which starts at 1 o'clock. Music all day, 3 or 4 stages. The second of 2 days, here at the Willy Street Fair. But there's nothing better than the parade. Nothing beats the Willy Street Parade. Pure and simple. Children, old people, I saw the Raging Grannies, I think, where they're going to be coming down. They're truly remarkable with his house paint roller. The Raging Grannies have been doing the parade since they were known as the Raging Teenagers. Just kidding. And before that, the Raging Toddlers. So this is a singing group that's been together a long time, and I think they're about midway through. I don't know how the audio is surviving right now. I'm just going to keep talking while the one and only T.R. Loon pushes the crowd, finesses the crowd, caresses the crowd, so that they can clear the way for the 2016 Willy Street Parade in all her glory. Amphibians. Tony, the cameraman, is a former amphibian instructor. The Amphibians, Madison's own. Drumline. Followed by the hula hoop guys, of course. The famous hula hoop guys with the cow thing, Homer Simpson thing, and more hula hoop ladies and children with hula hoops. And here's some stilt walkers. We talked with them earlier. Oh, they're so fun. We talked with them. Oh, here they are. We talked with them earlier. They gave us one of our exclusive interviews. I've never interviewed a person on stilts, so that's a bucket list. That's off the list now. The stilt walkers. What would the Willy Street Parade be without the stilt walkers, including the Ninja Turtle stilt walkers, the world famous Ninja Turtle stilt walkers. And there's that guy that dresses up like a trout. I forget his name, but he's a trout. He comes here every year, swims in from Mount Vernon, I think. He lives in a pond out in the Mount Vernon area. And more stilt walkers with gorgeous checkered trousers. And here's the kale ladies from, well, what's the name of their farm? I think it's something like Tippy Produce, and the world's most tasty kale has come in from their farm. And there's a guy with a plastic sled. He appears every year, the lime green plastic sled guy. And I'm not sure what the camera's showing you, so I may be telling you things that you're not seeing, but you really can't miss. Anywhere you lay your eyes on this thing. Here's the Mad Roland Dolls. And that's Madison's very own roller derby team. I like the way they call their matches bouts. That's what they call a roller derby match, is a bout. And there they are. Oh, they're dangerous too. You do not want to mess with them. So they're out here every year, and our great friends, the Heartland Credit Union, they are an engine for the Near East Side. All the way through, they get us through the festivals. We couldn't do it without them. Our friends at Heartland Credit Union, they are like family, and they have really made a difference and continue to make a difference for the Near East Side and for the city of Madison, for that matter. The great people at Heartland. We got a little gap in the parade right now. I guess that happens to every parade. Wilderman is still mixing his bubble brew in the bubble mobile, and I see it looks like some kind of a tractor thing. Of course, the tractor thing is one of the great attractions here at the Willy Street Parade. The tractor thing is orange tractor thing, and it's community living float. Our friends who are giving back to the community with the great group Community Living, co-housing, Arboretum co-housing. Look at that beautiful antique wagon. That is so pretty. What a nice float. Another, here comes a guy in a truck. This is the famous guy in the brown truck. Again, the brown truck is making its 37th appearance. It's a Mercedes truck, and just sort of taking his time. He may be lost. I think he's asked, he's asking for directions to Rockford. No, just kidding. This is Pieces Unimagined. Modern alternative home accents. 1228 Willy Street, a great Willy Street business. That's right. Pieces Unimagined. Super cool old Mercedes truck. Maybe it's new, but it looks old. That's why it looks so cool. And here comes the guy in a Jeep with a reel-to-reel tape recorder. You don't see those very often anymore. It's actually playing, and it is awesome. Yeah. These guys are in a super cool brand new Jeep, and the bathtub lady, a little girl with the bathtub. Talk about multitasking. And the umbrella ladies, or I should say parasol ladies. I make that mistake every year. It's not umbrellas at all, it's parasol. That looked like iron worker. I'm sorry I missed the union connection there. Here is the entourage of State Representative Chris Taylor, and she is a Willy Street neighbor, and no parade on Willy Street or in any hometown USA would be complete without the presence of politicians. And Willy Street is no different. And here is the, like I said, the entourage for State Representative Chris Taylor, Democrat from Madison. And we thank them for coming. Another political presence at the fair is not far behind them. It looks like that would be a group marching for Circuit Court Judge Marilyn Townsend's campaign. And so this is the stretch of political presence in the Great Willy Street Fair. The Williamson Street Parade has been going on for 39 years, and there's surely people who have been here other than Wilderman for all 39 years, but this is a place where the Near East Side sort of celebrates the end of summer and gathers itself for the fall and winter months ahead. But there's always fun to be had on Williamson Street. It's truly Madison's most colorful stretch of blocks. In the Near East Side, running parallel to East Washington Avenue, about smack dab between East Washington and the shores of beautiful Lake Monona. So another gap in the parade, at least from where I'm standing, down just here below our setup. We want to thank Plan B, we being Hinckley Productions, who is down here volunteering to bring you the parade and the fair at home in case you can't get down here, or to watch it and then be motivated to come down and join in the fun. So they're up on the roof of Plan B. Thanks to Plan B for giving us a home base for our parade observation and a bird's eye seat for the festivities. Here comes, it looks like it's kids on the top of a step van of some sort. The traditional appearance of the kids on a step van chasing after the bubbles. Wow, that's a pretty sight. Children engaging with bubbles under the beautiful balloon arch. It's like so many snapshots happening. Such a beautiful day. Oh, that's the Pig Mobile, I think. If you haven't seen that, or maybe you already saw. Oh, it's a Pig in a Fur Coat, the great restaurant here on Willy Street. This is Restaurant Row, folks. Here on Willy Street, they got a lot of pork at Pig in a Fur Coat, and so many great places to eat on Williamson. And people know that, and that's why it continues to be such a great destination. Weeknights, weekends. This is RP's Pasta. They've been in the parade for many years now. Always have. It's almost a best of parade every time. You can see. Unbelievable. RP's Pasta. Locally sourced. They do it right. The RP's Pasta, folks. Great family. Great Near East Side family-owned business right here in the Willy Street corridor. More stilts. This is the Forward Marching Band coming now. This is the Forward Marching Band with one of the most colorful, irreverent parade marshals in the front, FMB Forward Marching Band. We can hear there they go, like a second line New Orleans. Yeah, nice. Forward Marching Band, yeah. The truth. Glory, hallelujah. Willy Street Parade, you all. 2016 on a 75-degree sunny day. Doesn't get any better than the Willy Street Parade on a sunny day. In the beginning of the school year. And speaking of the beginning of the school year, the always marching Madison's teachers. getting that school year started off. MTI, yeah, welcome back. They say they're telling the kids welcome back to school. Hard to believe. Where'd summer go anyway? All right. Well, okay. I think there's some stragglers, but I want to just I need to sign off and let you guys know that Hinkley Productions will be live streaming for a while longer today. We thank them for their work. They're real pros. And you've been listening to Andy Moore yakking your ear off this morning. I hope you're having a great day. I got to take off, and I hope you enjoyed live coverage of the Willy Street Fair, which continues. Here comes some more parade, in fact. But I got to get out of here. I'm going to run home, and I'm going to come back for the music. Drew Landry at 1 o'clock. Come on down.